Everyone, welcome. Hello everyone, I'm Sammani Kusaladharma and I'm a busy evangelist at Ideamart, Dialog Axiata PLC, and actually I've been leading the Ideamart for Women program since 2018. So I'm very pleased and excited to talk to you all at the Stud Summit Asia 2021. Actually I have seen the agenda this time and there's an interesting lineup there, so hope you will get something great out of it. So over the course of next 30 minutes, I'll be taking you through accelerating women tech inclusion with the effective usage of telco APIs. So I'll be focusing on how Sri Lanka has been tackling this problem and how us at Ideamart started the initiative called Ideamart for Women to tackle this problem, focusing on what we have done so far and how it impacted the female community in Sri Lanka. So before we go on to our exercise on what we do at Ideamart, let me take you through some background information. Lack of women involvement in the field of technology is a global issue, and at the moment there are a lot of initiatives going on all around the world in order to tackle this problem. Now let's take Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka's female population is more than 50%, but the economically inactive female population is also at more than 50%. Even though ladies enter to the university to study IT related subjects, most of them ended up being unemployed. And the female computer literacy rate is also at 30.4%. Women's contribution to Sri Lanka's GDP last year was 28.56 billion US dollars, and the contribution by the IT sector female is below 30%. And a lot of researchers and studies have found that the female unemployment rate is projected to incline over the next 2 or 3 years. And highest female unemployment rate lies between the age of 15 to 29. So that means most of the women are economically inactive when they have the great potential to work and contribute to the Sri Lanka's GDP. And IT sector contribution being low is a problem, that's something we need to address immediately. There are several reasons as to why there's a higher gender gap in the ICT workforce in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka's IT field has continued to be male-dominated since the 90s. It's mainly because the lack of awareness women have and the lack of empowerment and proper guidance in order to adapt new latest technologies. And also the systematic bias due to cultural norms pushes women to do more household chores instead of getting into the field of digital arena. In Sri Lanka, women get very limited help in the IT field, and support means which are already available are not digitized. Actually, this requires women to meet these people in person to get guidance and support in order to achieve their entrepreneurial goals. Due to the pandemic situation since 2020, women had to focus on their household and other familial duties instead of reaching their own entrepreneurial goals. As a result of these problems, it negatively affects the growth of the GDP in Sri Lanka, and also it impacts in the growth of the Sri Lankan digital economy. Unlike physical industries, entering to the digital arena is not that hard. There are certain set of requirements need to be fulfilled when it comes to entering into physical industries, but entering into digital industry and competing within the industry is much more easier. So companies in the tech industry should have necessary approaches and entry routes for women to adopt the latest technologies and trends. So we at Ideamart are also a part of this exercise. So before moving on to what Ideamart for Women is, let me take you through Ideamart. Dialog Axiata PLC is the largest telco operator in Sri Lanka, and Ideamart is the long-tail developer engagement program at Dialog Axiata PLC. It started in 2012, opening up the telco infrastructure through an API platform to third parties so that they can utilize the telco assets and create cool innovations on top of this platform. So we started catering to individual developers and non-developers, and now we are catering to enterprises as well. There are 200 plus startups based on Ideamart, and Ideamart is more like a social empowerment platform because it not only enables third parties to utilize the telco asset to create applications, it allows them to monetize these APIs, earn money out of it while providing a service to the community. So during our journey at Ideamart, we won many awards, and the pinnacle of this award winning is the Best Technology Enabler we won at the 2015 GSMA Global Mobile Awards. So we took the platform beyond single operator within Sri Lanka, and we went beyond the country, and we have multiple APIs and multiple platforms at the moment. So as you can see, our revenue graph has been growing since 2012. So we have 100 plus APIs exposed through Ideamart and IdeaBiz platforms. So developers engage with these platforms from either long tail or short tail engagements. So once they come on board with Ideamart, they can choose any platform offerings we have and create their own innovations. So starting from Idea Apps and Idea Pro, Idea Apps is a template-based SMS app creation platform focusing on non-developers. Idea Pro is a platform focuses on developers where they can mash up the APIs and create cool innovations. And we have App Maker, the first and only template-based Android app creation platform built on top of a telco infrastructure, and iBuy.lk, which is an e-commerce platform where anyone who needs to create and build a business online store, they can use iBuy.lk platform to manage their businesses. And we have Ideamart IoT portal, which is the first ever open IoT portal introduced in Sri Lanka for the Sri Lankan developer community. So we have Marketplace, which is a new addition to our platform offerings. It actually facilitates enterprises to create innovative business solutions, which is actually a template-based platform. It's easy to use and grab-to-go type. There are several business use cases already available in this platform. And we have Click-to-Pay. Click-to-Pay is a platform which enables small businesses, social media and home-based businesses to accept digital payments by sharing a link with the customers. Finally, we have the Video Meet platform, which enables enterprises to do video consultations calls to the customers. So Ideamart for Women provides empowerment in all these arenas. Considering the women's contribution to Ideamart, so far Ideamart has shared 6 billion rupees with the Ideamart developer community. But Ideamart shared only 0.8 billion rupees with the female developer community at Ideamart. So considering all the problems that exist within the IT field of Sri Lanka, and we being a tech entrepreneurship platform, we thought what we can do at Ideamart to solve these issues, to make women come on board and use our Ideamart platform and empower themselves. We started the dedicated women empowerment program, Ideamart for Women, to make a positive impact on the Sri Lankan female community. So let's take a quick glance on what Ideamart for Women is.
To our achievements. After high school, Lakmini wanted to become financially independent to take care of herself and her loved ones. She joined Ideamart, which empowered her to launch her company and gave her the ability to give something back to the society from what she earns.
නිසි මඟ පෙන්වීමක් ලැබුණොත් ඕනම කෙනෙකුට ජීවිතේ ජය ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ නිසා මම Ideamart for Women වැඩසටහනට බෙහෙවින්ම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
Kalani's journey began with her joining Ideamart with a simple SMS app. Her SMS app became an entrance ticket for her to become a successful woman entrepreneur.
Today, I feel truly lucky that I have joined Ideamart, and I appreciate Ideamart for women even more.
Thasika lives in Jaffna, a former war zone where technology is not easily accessible. She attended a workshop which introduced her to Ideamart, opening her mind to new technology. The winner of the Dialog App Challenge 2019, Thasika continues to be supported and nurtured by Ideamart for Women.
Technologies கண்டுகொண்டனால அதுக்கப்புறம் thanks for Ideamart எங்களை இதுக்கு support பண்ணதுக்கு thank you.
As our community grows further, so does our pool of talent. By empowering our women today, we ensure that the next generation of females will be guided to follow suit through Ideamart for Women.
So let's have a look at the women's contribution during the Ideamart journey. So as a part of platform evangelism, we reach to different communities to do outreach sessions. So since 2012 to 2018, there were a certain amount of female participation within our outreach sessions. But since there were no proper approach to empower them, the women community at Ideamart remained at 7%, and we introduced Ideamart for Women platform in 2018, and we saw how the engagement level increased during these past few years. And since 2020, we had to move all our physical engagements to digital engagements due to the COVID pandemic hit, but still we were able to achieve higher number of female engagements. When it comes to physical sessions, the audience is only limited to that particular area or location, but when we are doing digital sessions, it's just a matter of them registering to the program and they can be empowered through Ideamart for Women. So still we haven't achieved our goals. What we want to achieve is actually a 50-50 ratio of male and female when it comes to the Ideamart community as well as the Ideamart revenue contribution. These are our values. We have enabled financial independence. We have actually 5 female millionaires at the moment. And we increase tech knowledge and skills within our female community. We have done 5,000 plus engagements all around the country through different workshops and competitions and many more engagements. We empower entrepreneurship. There are 23 female-based startups at the moment in Ideamart. And by provisioning services, we enable the end consumers, the people who are using the application, to be benefited instead of only having the application creator to be benefited with the revenue. And we facilitate opportunities to our community by partnering with different initiatives and different organizations which has the same interest in terms of women tech inclusion. So we have various number of partners at the moment. I'll take few. United Nations Development Program. We are doing social empowerment programs with the UNDP in order to achieve the UN SDG 5th, which is gender equality, and we have partnered with IEEE Women in Engineering to conduct annual women only competitions and other workshops. Girls in Technology, where actually they focus more on rural school students, and Ideamart for Women was able to tap into these new segments and empower them to become included in the Ideamart platform. And Slascom, where we partnered with them in order to conduct the Women Technopreneurs Forum in order to enable female digital inclusion. Our objectives and values are being achieved by doing all this. We do island-wide empowerment and mentoring sessions. We do women-only competitions. We do engagement sessions where we get our success stories to inspire the rest of the female community. And we provide technical and non-technical support throughout creating the applications until the GTM level, seeking innovation at a young age, where we actually see there are a lot of innovative minds in school level kids. This is the user journey and empowerment approach. So any typical user who gets onboarded to Ideamart platform has to go through all these stages. So Ideamart for Women team is there to handhold them and support them in each and every phase. So the first phase is segment identification, where we recognize and evaluate potential female segments. So we won't actually wait until women come to us, we outreach them. We do a lot of outreach sessions all around the country. We reach to universities, schools, we do exhibitions, and through other summits, we actually meet these people in person and let them know the potential of this Ideamart platform. And also we customize our approaches depending on the audience. For an example, if the audience is non-tech savvy, we make sure our content is actually based on the non-tech savvy platform offerings we have at Ideamart, and if they actually prefer a certain language, we do the sessions by using that particular language. So the stage 2 is platform evangelism and onboarding, where we educate them on what we have at Ideamart and what offerings they can use to best suit their requirements. And also we support them in creating the account on Ideamart until they publish the application for admin approvals. So we do physical hands-on sessions, and also we do online sessions, online mentoring sessions in order to support them to create applications. And also we have our hotline, we have a separate email address, and community can reach to us through our Facebook page whenever they have queries, and Ideamart for Women team is there to support them 24/7. Stage 3, support the GTM process and commercializing. Once the application is published and live on the Ideamart platform, this is where they need to take the application to the market. So there we educate them on the best marketing approaches they can take. We support them in creating their marketing material, and also we support them in marketing their applications from our own communication channels. Stage 4, support in creating sustainable business model. So once the application is live in the market, we do not stop from there. We continuously empower them, we enrich their ideas for them to expand their business to the next level. So we teach them the growth hacking techniques they can use, and these are actually some of the successful women at the moment at Ideamart who's purely earning and sustaining from the Ideamart applications they have. So we use these people as success stories to trigger the rest of the community. So by that we tap new markets, and then again we do the platform evangelism and support that community to be successful through Ideamart. So while following this empowerment approach, we enable new platforms like AppMaker and MMS, and we tap into new regions, and we get more operators on board so that the addressable audience for these existing applications increases. So because of that, the successful people at Ideamart can expand their businesses and tap into new segments while maintaining their existing businesses successfully. Considering our achievements, our main focus, which is female dedicated events and engagements, actually increased during the past 3 years. We at Ideamart, we want to nurture innovations, and we want anyone to come on board with us and try out our Ideamart platforms and offerings. And also, since we have enabled service monetization, we actually do a considerable amount of contribution to the Sri Lankan digital economy as well, because there are a lot of startups developed based on Ideamart platform. And because of this higher engagement, we have achieved a revenue growth in the Ideamart female community, which is at 15% right now. And also we have increased our female developer community at Ideamart up to 29%. And because of these achievements, we have been recognized by GSMA as well. Ideamart for Women got shortlisted under the category of Women for Tech Industry Leadership Award. So this is the impact of our engagements. It's always a full house, and we are always oversubscribed. And this actually proves that what we do is right and it's succeeding.
I'll show you how easy it is for anyone to get registered to Ideamart and create an application there. So our web URL is www.ideamart.io, and here, according to the requirement, anyone can use the Ideamart platform offerings. If it's a developer, if it's a non-developer, or if it's an enterprise, they can navigate to relevant sections accordingly and log in and create their applications as they need. So first of all, user needs to create an account. So user needs to select the login. There the user will have to log in through the mobile connect. And the login will be verified through a PIN. So here, depending on the developer type, the user can fill the details accordingly and create the account on Ideamart. So the difference is, if it's an organization, there's the business registration number which needs to be included, or else if it's single developer, the basic contact details and other beneficiary details can be included, and then user can accept the terms of services, and then the account is created. So if it's a developer, the provisioning can be done through Idea Pro, and if it's a non-developer, the app provisioning can be done through Idea Apps. So here in Idea Apps, there are 4 templates available for the users to create SMS-based application just by filling a form. So here, user has to actually include the basic application details. They can create a SMS application easily. So now I'll take you through the process of creating an Android application using AppMaker platform. The web URL is www.appmaker.lk, where you have to sign up and register as a service provider. Here the user has to include their basic details and agree to the terms and conditions of AppMaker and register themselves to the AppMaker platform. So this is the AppMaker homepage. By selecting this, users can create new applications on the AppMaker platform. Here, user can see all the available templates on AppMaker, and according to their requirements, they can actually choose whatever the template they want for content pushing. So there are 23 various templates available on the AppMaker right now. So for demonstration purposes, I'll be selecting the recipe template, and a suitable app name should be given over here. Here user will be prompt asking whether they want to delete the demo data. So what we actually recommend is not to delete the demo data. So not deleting the demo data will make it easier for the user to view all the changes they do before publishing it for admin approvals. And there's a live preview of the mobile application that the user is creating. Each application has a 3-tier hierarchy where there's the category and pages under each category and items within each page. So this is how we create a new category or add a new page. User can select whether it's gonna be paid or free and upload an image accordingly. And save the changes. So here, the newly added category can be seen in the live mobile preview. Also, the user can change the look and feel of the application. He can change the background color of the application and the application navigation colors, the app fonts, font weights and everything. So once the application is created, application should be submitted for admin approvals. So next, the operator configuration should be done, where user can enable the operators they want, decide on the renewal interval for the charging. There are 3 options: daily, monthly and weekly. User can select the review interval accordingly and define the amount and submit the application for approval. Once the application is up and running, user can see the application-based analytics, which include subscriber details, the number of dormant users, active users, and also page views and unique users, where user can select a date range and gather all those data as they require. The user can get more insights about the application using the AppMaker reporting module, where they can actually get application-based details such as the new subscriber count and the application total revenue, operator-wise total revenue, and many more information.
So this is the journey at Ideamart for Women so far. And of course, we have a lot more to do and a lot more to achieve. Our vision is to create a large female developer ecosystem in Asia, and we are much more happy and looking forward to collaborate. Lack of women involvement in technology is not just a problem in Sri Lanka, it's a global issue. So we at Ideamart implemented this Ideamart for Women program to tackle this issue in order to solve this problem. Anyone can replicate this solution in your own geographies, within your own networks to make a positive impact. So let's get together and empower women in tech, because together we are stronger. Thank you.